I had a chance to stop by and check out the historic Texas town of Meridian on my way towards Cranfills Gap, where I was playing music at Horny Toad Bar and Grill. Meridian is a small Texas town with almost 1,500 people living there. It's located 80 miles southwest of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's about 50 miles northwest of Waco. And it's a bit off the beaten path to get there because it's located about 40 miles west of Highway 35. And it's located in Bosque County, which is said to be at the top of the Texas Hill Country, and Meridian called themselves the gateway to the Texas Hill Country. So this area does seem to mark a transition between the prairie area of northern Texas and that rolling hills of the Texas Hill Country that's more central. They got their first post office here in the mid-1800s, and the town was booming into the late 1800s. They had that Santa Fe Railroad line passing through town, and it became a big shipping center for surrounding farms. They built up that courthouse and the courthouse square in the late 1800s, and then in the 1950s, poultry processing was a big thing that was happening here up until the 70s. Right now, the area is big on ranching and agricultural products, and they're supported by all the outdoor activities that they've got here. So a big influence on the culture and history does come from all the waterways that are around here. They've got the Bosque River, which flows through town, and then the Brazos River and Lake Whitney right nearby. Then they've got Meridian State Park also nearby with Meridian Lake that's got walking trails and fishing and camping. And they just created the John A. Lomax Amphitheater in the park, which hosts some live music and events. Other events they have here is the annual National Championship Barbecue Cook-Off. And as I mentioned, they've got that historic square here, and that's the footage that I've been showing walking around this square, which is all centered around the impressive looking Bosque County Courthouse building. Walking around that historic square, you can find some interesting looking historic buildings. They're advertising for attorneys and real estate, law offices, dentists, a bank, a library, a florist, some historical archives, antiques, and some restaurants here. I did stop at one of the restaurants called RS4 Mexican Kitchen. That's where I found some tacos. And I'm not aware of any live music happening here besides at that new amphitheater at Meridian State Park. But you can go on over to Cranfills Gap, and that's what I did, to find Horny Toad Bar and Grill. And I had a good time playing music for the folks hanging out there.
But tonight's the night for taking chances. Tonight's the night to see it through. Tonight's the night for country dancing, and tonight's the night for me and you. She's a rockabilly queen in the rockabilly scene where they move both feet at the same time. She got a favorite dress and she wears it the best on a Monday when she worked on the weekend. She's a real hell-raising, whiskey chasing with a claw in her hair and fire in her eye. Watch out, boy, when you're talking to her, don't you know she's with the band? Yeah, you might even say she's the biggest fan.
Thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting all about the music scene and touring around Texas. So you can click on my YouTube channel and check out those thumbnails. See if there's any topics there that are interesting to you. Give those videos a view, and thank you for giving this video a view.